I've kept my mouth shut for too long, and now I have to make a video on this because I am angry. I am so angry. You have no idea to the extent of the anger that is running through my veins at the moment, because people, children as young as 2, 3, 4 are being shot in the head and nobody gives a fuck. Nobody is doing anything about it. Children, let me just spell this out to you that have no idea what's going on. Children are being shot in the head on purpose and nobody is doing anything. You'd think we're in 2014. This sort of shit happened 70 years ago during the Holocaust, during Nazi Germany's reign in Europe. You know, it was bad then, and you'd think now we're in 2014, someone would be doing something about it. But no, because the superpowers that engulf our world, the leaders of those superpowers are complete bottle job cunts. And you're probably thinking, who am I to say this? Who am I to say that? You're a nobody. And I am a nobody compared to Barack Obama, compared to David Cameron. I am just a 19-year-old boy that has an opinion, and I am entitled to give my own opinion. But schools are being blown up. Schools are being targeted, and no one is doing anything. It's not even a war. It's not even a war. Because Palestine don't have an army. They don't have an army. They don't have an air force. They don't have a navy. You know, their force, in inverted commas, is non-existent. So if one side is trying to fight another that has no army, it cannot be a war. It is genocide. It is almost extermination. This is as bad, or if not worse, than the Holocaust. And we will look back on this period of, you know, years and years of fighting in 50, 60, 70 years' time, and you'll learn about this at school. I can guarantee you, your grandchildren in history will learn about the genocide in Gaza. They will learn about it, I can guarantee you. Like we learned about World War II, they will learn about this, because this is arguably worse, because it's just disgraceful that people can actually do this and get away with it. Excuse me. But the thing is, do you want to know why? Do you want to know why the Americans haven't stepped in? And I know the reason why. It's because there are, and before I say this, I have nothing against any religions. I'm not trying to spark controversy at all. This is just the truth, and sometimes the truth hurts. The reason Obama and the other world leaders cannot come down on the Israelis like a ton of bricks is because of the fact that, especially in America, I'm not sure what it's like in our cabinet, but in America there are tons and tons of high-ranking Jewish politicians in the US government. So if you think about it, Obama comes down on the Israelis like a shit ton of bricks, completely destroys them, stops the war, and generally does something good, okay? But then that will cause so much civil unrest in the US that he cannot gamble on doing that. Because if you think about the population of America, we're talking, I don't know, this is just a rough guess, I'd probably say, 300, 400 mil. And so the population of Jews in America were, I'd say, probably, I don't know, maybe 1%, 2%. So you're talking like 5 mil, anywhere up to 5 and 10 mil, I reckon. So if you think about it, the next time Obama runs for presidency, and after he's done all that shit in Israel and stuff, he's not going to have those 5 million votes. And that will be the swing between him potentially staying in for the next term or not. So that's why he's not, and it just angers me. It's angry. I'm just so angry I can't even speak, because I have a lot of you that watch this video will be the same. You have younger siblings. I've got sisters. I've got 3 sisters. Two of them are really young, and imagine those two being shot in the head. You can't, because thankfully where we live, we're in a civilized Western world country, and none of this shit happens. And you'd think that we're in 2014, someone would potentially be doing something about this, but no, because the world leaders are a bunch of bottle job cunts, and I am so angry because schools are being targeted and kids are being shot in the fucking head, and no one is doing anything about it. And it's disgraceful. It's absolutely disgraceful. We're not in 1940 anymore. It was bad then, and the Nazis thought they could get away with it. But we're in 2014. We're in a modern day world. You'd generally think that this wouldn't happen, but it is, and it's happening right now. And you look through the newspapers and the news and stuff, and it's everywhere. And we will look back on this period in 60 years' time, and it will be the worst period of human civilization ever. I can guarantee you it. Anyway, that's it. I'm fucking fuming, but I had to, vent my anger in some sort of commentary. So, if any of you have been offended by what I've said, I do apologise. I'm not biased towards one particular thing. It's the truth. The Palestinians are being slaughtered. They are being slaughtered. Children are being slaughtered. Anyways, I'm out. I'm done. I'm fuming. I'm done.